What is up, YouTube? This is Kevin. I'm back, continuing on with the blind playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. I had just spent the past probably hour this morning off video changing up the room requirement because I kind of like ran out of space. So I pushed all these stations back and then I moved all the potting stuff over here. Basically, I got my whole botanical section here. Got my small tables, my medium tables, and then my large tables. So basically got it all set up. So yeah, I guess I spent a little more time than I meant to. I tend to get a little nutty when it comes to like the creativity stuff. I kind of like that, love that thing. That's why I'm a big fan of crafting survival, open world survival games. But we're gonna continue on. I think in the last episode we freed a dragon basically from poachers. They were like almost like dogfighting the dragons essentially. This is not what I was gonna do next. All my stuff seems to be side missions. I can do this one to get transformation. I think let's do this. Yeah, because this is never another one of like the, even though it's not showing as a main objective, it kind of, I think it fills into a main objective. So we will look to do this mission right now. And it gives us no indication of where to go. So what does it say? Collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. So let's go to the library first. Where would the library be? Probably not an astronomy ring, right? Oh, the boathouse, so that's probably where I go for the harbor. Here's the library. Alright, I saw that boathouse thing. That's gotta be the where you go for the underground harbor. Or like in the vicinity. Alright.
Revelio.
A hidden thing right there.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Well, thank you, game, for basically holding my hand.
Revelio.
I don't even know if I need to be doing Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Just tell me everything,
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Okay.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
What? I don't know this one. What? How am I supposed to know this? Snuggery, Snidget, or the snake bird?
The golden snidget.
Correct!
What?
The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh, wait, I know this one. Felix Felicius. Yeah.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
I have no idea. The three brothers? The Deathly Hallows?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Wow.
According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Wait, there's still more? It's definitely not the Snitch. The Quaffle or the Bludger? Didn't the Quaffle sound like it would be the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right.
Wow.
When
okay.
a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points.
I'm like guessing
True
most
or
of
false?
these.
Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Polyjuice, no, you just changed to a different person, right?
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough.
100%.
I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
Those are
The
easy?
next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Alright. Bro, I totally aced her quiz, and I guessed like all but one, I think. I mean, I knew the Polyjuice Potion one, you know, that was really just to change like your, basically like your identity into another person. But I didn't know I didn't know the Quaffle shit or any of that. There's not a fast travel over there. And we need to be outside, so we'll just go ahead and fast travel right here. And I felt like the Deathly Hallows, like that sounded familiar. Like I know it wasn't the Horcruxes, and then what was the other? The Founder's Relic. So it was gonna be between the Founder's Relic and the Deathly Hallows, and it just, from what I remembered, I thought there was like something about brothers in the Deathly Hallows, so I was like, let's go with it. I swear, the farther you go in this game, the worse the frames get. It's getting really bad. Can't enter while mounted. I have to swim or something? Yeah, but I totally guessed the Quaffle. I was like, the Quaffle, I don't know, it just sounds bigger than the Bludger, you know? Obviously, I think we all know what the
So this is the underground harbor.
Snitch is. I feel like anybody that watches Harry Potter absolutely absolutely knows what that is. But the Quaffle and the Bludger are not so obvious. The viaduct, or I mean, this is a harbor. Was I supposed to be here? There's a field page in here.
Revelio.
There it is.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I wonder if I should do this viaduct though. Viaduct courtyard. Yeah, that's something you haven't run into, huh? Like, werewolves in this game. Oh, okay, I see where we are. How far are we from Transfiguration? Is it over here? That's... Transfiguration classroom.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
This is my first time, I think, in Transfiguration class, I believe.
Settle down.
Was it
Settle
McGonagall
down.
in the movies that...
Transfiguration, as you may be weary
That
of
taught
hearing
this?
me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Do we? These are just never gonna be tough, I guess. First try, bitches. And I aced my
Beautifully
my
done.
pop quizzes. I'm the best.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I got stuck in the table.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
I mean, is she like... She trying to trap Fig, man? She got it. She almost like has an agenda against him.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning,
Your
but
penchant.
do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Bro, that's going in my lexicon. Yo, penchant. Yo, penchant. Do I have any dupes? I don't have any more duplicates, so what is I mean, Transfiguration is probably gonna be really good. And you know what I don't really care about? Glacius. Just don't really care about Glacius, so buddy. Oh, it's you, man.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Bro, you got it.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. Who speaks gobbledygook? Someone was mentioning that earlier. Meet Sebastian by the Overlook. Speak with a Mitt. Mitt is the one that does the gobbledygook. Oh yeah, you know what? Like before, let's do this. Before I do Sebastian's quest, I want to learn more about that. And these are like, what are these, like friends? These are like friends things, I guess, because they have that icon. What does this say? Relationships. Yeah, I should do the Natty and the I should do the Natty and the Sebastian one. Let's do this Sebastian one before he might, I don't know if he's still stuck in Transfiguration though.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I mean, ominous, kind of being reasonable.
I won't give up.
Sebastian, don't go to the dark side.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Wow, Sebastian has a real penchant for finding the truth and the good in everything. Man, I swear the further you go in this game, the worse the frames are getting. You know, typically, like, when you see that, it's something, it almost feels like it's always something to do with, like, the save file getting so big. What is in astronomy? Do I need to go astronomy class? Oh, it's this thing, probably. No, that's the Overlook Mine. What would be up there? Oh, probably Amit. Yeah, of course, Amit's gonna be in the astronomy tower. Alright, so we did the Sebastian thing. It was just about talking, I guess, huh? It didn't get you anything. You know, by the way, I have how many talents? 2 talents to spend. I'm level 22, so I unlocked the top level. That's really good. And then we oh yeah, they become explosive barrels. Ooh. I mean, I need that one. That's gonna be good. The explosive barrels might be good too. What was under the rumor requirement? Break shields. Focus, I don't care about focus. The Thunder Brew. Thunder Brew is really good. The Dark Arts is all about having cursed things. Where do you even get Abracadabra? I'm assuming you're gonna so you're probably gonna learn these things in game. Striking an enemy cursed by a Crucio releases a projectile that curses. Damn, so you do this, right? And it'll do nearby enemies, and then you do the Abracadabra mastery, and you just wreck people. This is actually, if I do any stealth, might be the best option. But I'm not gonna do any stealth. Stupefy deals direct damage. Can we see how much that says? 115? Okay. This cloak might be alright, actually. Top of the class. Complete. Wait, I did that. I kind of want to see what that looks like. Maybe let's run with it and just see how it kind of looks. I know, I kind of already hate it.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, I know how to do these now. So the first check is 4 plus 0, 1, 2, 6. So it would be a 0, so it's that little furry guy. Where's the other one?
Revelio.
It's down there. All right, well, what does it need to be? It is 5, 6. So it needs to be another 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5-legged whatever thing. A 5-legged whatever thing.
What are you up to now?
That boy. Okay. There's a guy with the moons. All right, let's go get a mitt. And then, cause he knows that gobbledygook, he has a penchant for gobbledygook. Yeah, this area looks sick. God, oh my god, the frames. And just remind everybody, I have a 4090. My shit can't handle this. I'm just feeling so bad for everybody else that doesn't have one.
Black is without a doubt the worst headmaster in Hogwarts.
Oh god, I hate that guy. Like, legitimately, he is not a interesting or a cool character at all. He is the worst.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Of a couple key terms. Yeah, I like to see how the mid actor is good. The mid actor and the Samantha actor, like two like basically side characters, have like the best performances so far. We have not unlocked that, huh?
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh god, the frames. The frames. How do you take off? The Merlin trial right here. Should we do the Merlin trial first? See if we can figure it out.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'm gonna go into that mine, I guess.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ink, right here? No?
Revelio.
Bro.
Revelio.
Oh, wait. Is that where it goes down there?
This looks intriguing.
No, that's where it goes.
Wingardium Leviosa. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Alright, one more and then I get an expanded gear slot.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen.
Damn it.
Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
So that's an invisibility mission?
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Oh,
I shall see you soon.
this is gonna be boring.
The door is looking at us.
Like, I mean, I just boosted all my
So
attacks
rarely
too.
prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I'm it. Dude, I want that spell. Give me that spell.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Alright, do it? Alright, I did it.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Do I need to, like, can I do the stealth takeout? I could probably fight these guys, right?
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Who's that? How nice of you to stop by.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
So I can fight. Okay, it's not. I don't have to be stealthy.
Revelio. Accio.
Did I do anything? Why is it letting go?
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo! Accio!
This just came right back. Get out of my way.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
And some up there.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something.
Revelio.
Can't make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Yo, keep your voice down, bro. Alright, so there's some enemies up here. Let's go take care of them. Dude, Ami!
Yes, of course.
Petrificus totalis.
That's the last loyalist.
Revelio.
It's unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Okay.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Alright,
Rembrandt's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
we're pretty much gonna have to fight in here.
Petrificus totalis.
Who dare?
Petrificus totalis.
Have you oh, little muscle cow?
Confringo.
Not quite.
Arresto Revelio.
Oh, no, it
Pointed
is.
sticks before you were born. Pity, not quite.
Protego.
Easily diverted.
Stupid one.
Your spell's
I shall avenge your death.
Depulso.
Oh, this healing is too...
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Revelio.
This is more complex than I had expected.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Bringo and Bombardo. kind of have like almost very similar, pretty similar like looking things. I'm gonna get confused by those until I get used to the way they look.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Alright, wait, so I lit that up. Where was it? Right over here. Go up top. Yeah, this mine does look cool though. I like the look of it. Blank square frame. Okay, that was... I'm assuming, I guess this is probably the way to go. Oh no, it's just a single item over here. Alright, so we lit this up. That pipe. What? No, wait, we lit... Yeah, hold on. Okay. I think this way is blocked. Maybe we just need to do this. Okay. It was that easy.
Revelio. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
What? Get out.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Get out of that, dude.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've been fighting since before you were.
Bro, what?
Arrest them, momentum. Repulsor.
You won't get away. I shall avenge your death.
Repulsor.
How many of them are there?
Yeah, that was a lot.
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio.
I missed these? Oh, no, I didn't come this way. Getting a lot of loot, dude. I'll probably be able to buy some more shit out
Revelio.
this. I'm trying to think, like, for the rumor requirement, I probably need to buy, I wonder if I should buy more, like, beast stuff, like the beast feeder. You know, the thing I don't need, oh, the moonstone thing, I need to buy that. What do I don't need to light anything up here, I guess? I came that way, right? Yeah, I came that way. I guess I just do this. No, I do.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
It's Revelio.
This, I don't know if that's that might be the way out. Let's go see what's over here. I think this is like the final thing.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Well, that's
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
That's not gobbledygook. I could read that. And they got that teleportation spell. Look at that.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Yeah, I just put my friend in like serious danger. Damn it, level 2.
Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Does it keep going this way? We're gonna get in a fight outside? Who's that? Oh, is that Amit?
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Adieu, skadoosh.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
All gobbledygook.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
I've always said that.
I wonder if I should do that before doing his mission. His mission is next, basically. But so that, all right, that was a pretty good episode. I love the design of that cave. It was very interesting design. So we will save here, and in the next video, I guess we'll be doing all Sebastian stuff. There's a thing right here. Oh, you get Crucio. Oh shit, you get Crucio. Oh boy. So do that, you know, maybe unlock it, and then do the main mission with Sebastian. I still don't think there is any penalty to doing dark art stuff. There doesn't seem to be any penalty to using it. Maybe you do get a reputation in the game for using it. I don't know. But we'll find out on the next episode. We'll see you all there.